In other news, the Museum of the City of New York is celebrating the Big Apple's 400th anniversary. In fact, it rang the bell at the NYSE earlier this summer. I sat down with the museum's Chief Development Officer, Zoe Costanzo, to learn more about the significance of the celebration. Take a listen.
The Museum of the City of New York has been here for over 100 years, and we celebrate the past, present, and future of New York City through history, art, popular culture, and civic life. This year, more than 250,000 visitors will come through our doors. That includes 35,000 students, teachers, and families who will experience our exhibitions, our community programs, and our educational initiatives. This year has been an extra exciting one for us, 400 years, 400th birthday. And we have been working with New York City tourism and conventions, the mayor's office, more than 30 corporate partners, and a whole host of organizations to really run a suite of programs and festivals to celebrate all that makes New York City, New York.
You have an exhibit up now, New York at its core, that celebrates New York City's 400th birthday. Can you talk about what visitors can expect to see when they visit?
I actually tell visitors when they come that the first thing they should do is see New York at its core. It is the city's largest interactive timeline and immerses you in a journey through 400 years of New York City history, culture, and civic life. We have artifacts from our collection that showcase the stories of how New York City grew from being a port city and a Dutch colony all the way into the financial center of the world that it is today.
What are some specific things that you have on display in that exhibit?
We have so many cool objects in this exhibition. We have a portrait of Alexander Hamilton. We have an original model of the Statue of Liberty. We have a pair of shoes from the Gilded Age, a ballot box from the 1800s, a sketchbook of some graffiti from the 20th century, so much.
What do you think makes New York so special, and why is it so important to preserve its history?
New Yorkers are some of the most creative people in the world, and we love to showcase the places and spaces in New York that have led to New York becoming the city that it is today. Right now, for example, if you come to the museum, you can see an exhibition on the history of social dance called Urban Stomp. It's 200 years of the way that dance has been formed and has formed communities. Songs of New York, which looks at 100 years of songs about and made in the city. Above Ground, that's a really good one. That is an exhibition that looks at a pivotal moment in street art and how graffiti transformed from being on the streets and in the subways to on the walls of galleries around the world.
New York is not the only one with a big birthday. Next year, America is going to be celebrating 250 years. Can you tell us more about this and let us know how the Museum of the City of New York will be celebrating?
So when New York City was founded as a municipality, it was a Dutch colony, and then it was occupied by the British before it became the nation's first capital. So this is a really exciting year for the Museum of the City of New York to celebrate and talk about all the ways that New York was shaped by and shaped the United States and the city that we know today. We are going to be opening an exhibition in May called The Occupied City, New York and the American Revolution. It is an immersive experience that will transport visitors back to Revolutionary era New York